Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at the M2QR motorcycle riding system from Alien Rider. We're going to be installing this product on a Honda CB1000 Hornet SP, but this set of electronics can be installed on any type of street bike, adventure touring bike, or even a cruiser. Anywhere where you want a mirror display via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay to your smartphone. In this video, you're going to learn how to install Alien Rider's M2QR motorcycle riding system on this 2025 Honda CB1000 Hornet SP. Now everything you need is included in this box. Now let's get to it. All right everyone, there it is. Alien Rider's M2QR motorcycle riding system. Everything you need to install this set of electronics on any motorcycles inside this neat box. Let's get inside. Now right here, we have the 6.2 inch color TFT display, which is touchscreen compatible with your fingers while using gloves. We also have a set of dash cameras right here, one for the front, one for the rear. This constantly records everything while you're riding to the electronics, so you can always have a record of what's going on in front of you and behind you. We also have an adaptive radar sensor right here, which you mount on the back of the motorcycle. This gives you blind spot warning and collision warning data. So if a vehicle is coming up in one of your blind spots or behind you, you'll be alerted. And we have this wireless Bluetooth tire pressure monitoring system, which gives you instant tire pressure notification right on that color display. Now inside this box, we have everything you need to install this on any type of street bike, adventure touring bike, or cruiser. Inside this, Alien Rider gives you a lot of customization options in terms of mounting and configuring the system. So whatever type of bike you ride, you will be all set. All right, everybody, here's everything we need to install the M2QR on the Honda CB1000 Hornet. Of course, we have the color TFT, and we have these dash cameras. The longer cable goes to the rear camera, and the shorter cable goes to the front. Everything is color coded, so it's really easy to install. And Alien Rider includes all of the necessary accessories, hardware, even the tools to install this. We also have the power cable. We're going to use this power cable to connect the battery to the cradle of the M2QR. We have two different cradles here. We have a quick release cradle and we have a locking cradle. So for all of you folks who want to lock the device to the motorcycle, you can use this locking cradle. We're not going to use this today. We're going to simply use this quick release cable. Everything is very easy to install and use. We have this nice product installation guide right here, which gives you systematic instructions to install the M2QR on any type of motorcycle. Lastly, we have the radar module, which gives you the rear collision warning and blind spot monitoring when you're out on the road. Now for the fun part. Now time to install the M2QR on the Honda motorcycle. Step one when you mount your M2QR device on your motorcycle is to find a position where it's not going to interfere with the controls. For this CB1000 Hornet application, we're going to use its included bar mount, which mounts to any type of tapered handlebar. It's worth noting that Alien Rider also includes a variety of other different hardware mounts, whether you ride an adventure touring bike or a cruiser. Now step two is to mount this quick release onto the motorcycle. Everything is color coordinated for easy install. Now this device will stay on your motorcycle, but you can manually release the color TFT display if you want to use it on a different motorcycle, or bring it inside and use some of the features of the device away from the motorcycle. All right, we've selected a location where we're going to mount the M2QR. We've mounted the handlebar clamp, the quick release plate, and the color TFT display. Now it's time to wire the M2QR into the motorcycle. Now the next step is to power up the M2QR. Now to do this, you have to have access to your motorcycle's battery. For this Honda CB1000 application, we're going to remove the rider seat, which is going to give us access to the battery, and we'll be able to use the supplied M2QR power cable. Now in addition to the positive and negative battery terminals, we also have to attach this accessory wire into the accessory position inside the fuse box. Let's go. Now that we've connected the M2QR to the power and verified that it has power when you turn the ignition on, our next step is to install the dash cams. The longer cable is for the rear cam and the shorter cable is the front. Again, all the wires are color coded. After that, we're going to install the radar module at the back of the motorcycle. It's important to mount this thing vertically and perpendicular to the ground so it has good radar coverage behind you. All right, we've installed both the front and rear dash cameras and the radar module. Now the next step is to install the wireless TPMS tire pressure monitoring system so we can get instant tire pressure monitoring on the Alien Rider display. All right, we've installed both the front and rear dash cams the radar module, and the wireless TPMS sensors. Now it's time to power on the Alien Rider M2QR and configure some of the settings. All right, we've powered on the M2QR and verified power and verified both the front and rear dash cams work. Now it's time to bind or pair the wireless TPMS sensors to the device. Now to do that, we go in the configuration menu, we set that up, and we have to manually roll the motorcycle front and back just a little bit to get those TPMS sensors to pair to the device. All right, everyone, there you have it. That's how you install Alien Rider's new M2QR motorcycle riding system on your motorcycle. Now it's time to hit the road. For more information, make sure to surf on over to apexpowersport.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.